Hey, hello people, my name is Rage. I'm going to select the loss before I regret my decisions and get cold feet and then run away, leaving the bride crying, and as I go, I mean, not that I ever would do that at any given wedding, I'm just saying the imagery is good. Because 9 attackers swerved, which is like swerved, but with a little more hop to it, you know, a little bit more fanciness. It's like fancy swerving, crashing with grace and style, advanced viciously, never looking back. You gotta pretend there's a B there. So the 9 attackers swerved into the wedding fancily and managed to cause all sorts of ruckuses as they did. I mean, I do, you know, it would suck to be the bride of a husband that whooped down the aisle, but I'm just saying the image of, you know, the vows are being done and the person doing the ceremony, whether it's the person or the priest or the what, I forget the name for the non-religious person that marries people. I really, registrar, that's the one, whether priest or registrar. You suck, Dark Bum. You suck. That is such a tease. Oh, I'm so upset. That is so awful. Why? Why would you do this? How did that spider survive that explosion? Dark Bum, how could you? I need not your lovely, delicious, purpley raspberry hearts this run, for I cannot eat them. For what is dead has no mouth and may never consume food again. But no, I've got to soldier on. I've got to realize that I still have the power to make this run happen. I still have the skills, the skills to do this, and I can reach for the stars, and that's good. That's a good thing. It's fine. It's fine. A part of me wants to D4, but a part of me also knows that the second I do D4, I will regret it instantly, because there's just nothing worth losing Holy Mantle for. There literally isn't. I can't think of a single bet. No, sorry. I guess technically I would put 9 lives and Holy Mantle on an equal petting. That fly got split, separated, and then forced into a fire. That's quite good. I would put those two on equal pegging for survivability bonuses on the Lost. Obviously, the combination of both is just delicious, but at the same time, you know, there's just nothing we could roll into, because we could have all the damage in the world. We could quite literally one-shot everything we looked at. But if we're only on 1 attack away from death, there's always the chance that something catastrophic happens and we die. And I can't take that chance. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Either way, we've got sidetracked. Occasionally, you'll notice that I, every now and then, get sidetracked. Yeah, I feel like a lost streak is over. Because I was like, you know what, a few of you were like, yeah, let's see how well you do on a lost streak, and I think it's gonna die before it begins. I guess technically we could count last run as the win number 1, so technically I got a streak of 1, although I'm actually not dead yet. I've not been hit, and we're on Haunty, who admittedly is, you know, very, very irritating to deal. How did that not affect him? I don't understand. Oh god, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. I'm panicking. Guys, I'm panicking. I am genuinely panicking, and I don't know how to not be panicking. Oh, I am so scared. Oh, I am so scared. I really, really am. I am so unbelievably scared. I mean, I'm not scared of the spread of bullets, but I am scared of sudden brimstone. That's what I have to say. I am very, very scared of sudden brimstone in my face. Oh god, it actually, like, my heart genuinely cries out in pure terror. And that is my reward. I hate this floor. I hate everything about this floor. Let's move on with our lives. That was just not worth the heart attack city that fight was for me. It really wasn't. In no way do I think I should have had to go through that. I really don't. But, you know, we can deal. We can deal, and we'll try our best to. That's the thing we gotta remember. We can only try our best. So, pair of people, as you might imagine, getting married, doing the thing, up there at the altar, and then the husband just turns around, looks down the aisle, and begins sprinting towards the door, going, whoop, 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 whoop. Yep, that's it. That's where that story ended. That's how anticlimactic I knew this was going to be when I eventually got round to finishing my tangent, okay? I warned you. Actually, I didn't warn you. I wanted to warn you, but then again, I didn't want to rob you of the sheer bitter disappointment of, you know, having to endure that terrible anecdote. So there you go. I mean, that's how most of my parties go. I basically strike up a conversation and go, I'm so sorry of the bitter disappointment, of course, that my anecdote has given to you. I really will try better next time. But, you know, they seem to not really appreciate it. It's just so sad. It really is. Alright, we don't want to do the boss. There's no point. Let's go find, at least attempt to find a key. I am going to be seriously pissed if I have to go an entire floor with no key and have to get robbed of an item room on the Lost, who has not been given a single item that isn't health related so far. You know? I'm thinking now, I understand why people occasionally are like, yep, genuinely, I have been robbed of an item room on the Lost. Please, machine, please. Why? What have I done? What cosmic entity have I pissed off to the point where not only do we get literally 3 separate health-related items, well, not 3 separate, 2 separate, but then also the 2 black hearts in the curse room were a big kick in the face, where I get that happen, followed by a floor where I'm not even allowed the item room as the Lost. This better be the latchkey or the matchbook, or I am going to write a formal complaint that will be so stinging in its legendary prose and articulation of the problem at hand that one will feel simply compelled to reprogram the entire game in my favor. Isn't that right, Monstro? Yay, the spoon. The fucking spoon. Not pleased. I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased. Alright, I'm just not pleased. It's literally nothing I can do, isn't there? That's just it. That is genuinely it. So, I can do that. Does that work? Like, can I do this? Does this actually eventually do anything? Because I know sacrifice is on the same floor, remember? But I don't know if it taking my holy mantle actually does anything. I'm thinking, based on now, no, this doesn't work. I mean, I gotta look at the bright side. At least we got Little Brim, who's actually a pretty good item on the Lost, you know, pretty solid item. And I can double said Little Brim and really get some Pajau on the boss. That's nice. If anybody finds a way to get an extra key on this floor, let me know what item I got robbed of. You know, maybe I should have gone to more of a... It's fine, you know, it's fine. I'm used to the universe wanting me dead. You know, that's okay. I'm used to it. It's alright. It's fine, you know? No happiness for Raginess. Just no happiness. Look at instantly so many bombs. Just so many bombs. I don't know why it's the Italians that want me to experience pure sadness. Damn the Italians! They're the emotional draining fiends! They try and pretend to be here. I'm not actually got anything against Italians before we go down this path. I'm not just like... Fuck Italians! I'm gonna dedicate an entire section of a video to a conspiracy theory that all Italians are emotional sucking monsters! It literally was just because I happened to do an Italian accent, and you know, whoever I happened to do was gonna get that treatment. It is really nothing against Italy. I feel like I should specify that, as much as it probably won't help, and as much as people are probably already offended, because let's be honest, you please be Cricket's head. Please. Oh, thank you so much, world. Apparently the game was like, you also think Italians are emotional sucking monsters? You know, I thought no one else agreed with me. Here, have Cricket's head, you lovely Lost. I'm so sorry about the earlier flaw. You know what? We're blind. I'm going to blow it up twice and then take the item because it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. Sometimes you can but laugh at the situation presented and revel in joviality against the sheer force of sadness that is clawing at your very soul. You can but look into the face of such emotion and either embrace it and yell down on your knees as the tears form in your ducts, or you can say nay, scream at the sky and laugh in the face of pure misery. Show it that it holds no sway over you and that you will never be thrall to the sad waves that it inflicts upon you. And that is what we must do today. That is what we must do today. For I say, hey, it's a wonderful day to move and play. Da, 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 da. What's that from? I feel a little bit of Arthur, maybe, from that. I'm not sure. Emperor, very good. Alright, well, let's go. Oh, God. Why? Why me, you know? Double Brim is actually really good, of course, because it means that we get to blast them both really effectively. I can't lose. There we go. Demon turret, baby. We get 2 of them. We're kind of doing our best Lilith impression here, so that's kind of nice, but still, on we pop, I suppose. Hopefully, as long as we're not blind again, we can make some progress. I'm so upset I had to get stem cells. Look, like, genuinely any other health-based item would have been, yeah, typical, but specifically stem cells, which you all know I hate with a passion, probably my least favorite item in the game, is, of course, what I get given. You know, there's just a certain cosmic cruelty in what's happening. Although cosmic cruelty does sound like a good move to yell out in a fight, doesn't it? Cosmic cruelty! Ha! I could kind of go for that. Let's have a look, see if we get lucky with a little bit of Gupster. Looks like we're not indeed, but still, it could be worse. We're going to get through Chubb fairly nice. There's no point going in the other chest mid-fight, just in case it's bombs or something, because you never know, really. You never know. And Peep, that sucks. Peep really sucks. I actually am. Power Pill, and then Lemon Party. Yes, please. Yes, for the love of everything. I never thought I would be so happy to have a Lemon Party in this game. I really, really never thought I'd see a day where Lemon Party was so damn good. That's a lot of money. That is very effective. And Pandora's Box. Not bad. We'll give that a quick whirl. Squeezy! That is great. So many Spirit Hearts that are just wasted. So wasted. But at the same time, I can't deny getting the tears up on top of the Cricket's head damage bonus. Granted, we're only on 4, but 4's fine. You know, we've got the Brimstone to back it up with the Demon Turret baby apparently camping on top of him for some reason. I guess they're like really good friends. Air quotes. That is a giant host. That is really, really quite a big host. Come on. Come on. And good. Even, like, massive champion variants of them. Just not great. On the off chance they got hit in that room, let's refresh Holy Mantle and go ahead. Alright, things are looking up. Things are looking up for our losty friend here. That's the good news. It really is. I'm still very salty about the item room we missed, but, you know, it would have to have been a top quality item to make a big difference on the run we're currently experiencing, and that's something, at the very least, I am thankful for. So we got that going for us. Please! Not as good, really. Just not as good, but that's fine, you know, that's fine. We can't really expect to get that many useful item rooms on the Lost, because there just are so many items that can completely backfire. Have a quick check in the shop, of course. Black Candle is amazing, although I obviously don't have the money to buy it. Certainly not the money to buy it and Steam sales, so we're going to have to bomb our friendly neighborhood donation machine, and then we'll lose curses for the rest of the run, which is obviously very, very nice. And the Stain is our enemy here, which actually should be really fine, especially as for some reason he's just not doing his most threatening attack. And we get some more tears up. That is very good, Devil Deal-wise. Ooh, this is interesting. This is definitely interesting. Oh, God, that was close. That was very, very close. I mean, we're going to grab Betrayal and the book, because why not? So we're on 4. If we use Book of Belial, we go to maximum damage, which I think at this stage is better than a second mini Brim. I think our damage output with Book of Belial is superior to a second mini Brim. So we'll take a risk and we'll leave that on this floor. That's what I'm going to throw down here. So we're speeding up a little bit. I mean, I want to kind of get a 3 boss rush item with Emperor. At least I want the option to. That's my driving force here. Infamy, great. Obviously, really, really good there. That's a good bit of chance. Basically, just a solid, you have a chance to not die horribly. Yay! Sign me up! Sign me up, Jimmy! Because as you all know, Jimmy is the infamy mask salesman. That's just what he does. You could say that he's infamous for it. Top quality banter here at Rage Gaming. That's what you're expecting. Top quality bants. Alright, oh, that was very close. So nearly walked into that. Gotta get my focus on a little bit. Don't want to very awkwardly die, you know. I mean, to be fair, it's haha, we're having fun as while I have Holy Mantle. Then we lose Holy Mantle and it's like I've been Italian suckered. And suddenly, very serious. We have to do this. We don't have long. We have to save the world. And, of course, we explored everywhere that we didn't need to, but that's okay. We've got Book of Belial ready. We've got a fairly good selection of items. I mean, I guess I should check. Bit of puberty for the lost. Why not? I always like it when my ghosts grow up. And full health, because of course. Alright. Bit of dingle-dangle action. I mean, obviously, when we don't have Book of Belial on, our damage isn't incredibly impressive, but then at the same time, we got to realize we don't have a double Lil Brim in every room either, so it's not really comparable. We gotta compare having double Brim to having Book of Belial increase, and I think Book of Belial increased with our current item set is just superior. I mean, I grant you there's not a lot in it, but I think it is just superior. Obviously, don't need to blow up the rest of those fires. I'm thinking item room is up. Ha ha! Yes! That is good. So nearly walked into that. Whoo! Yep, that is about right. You know, we get the godlike health combination of Chad and Lil Brim. The friends to the end, the partners in crime, the glorious, glorious pair, the terrific twosome. And we're on the lost. I mean, I'm taking them both just as a permanent reminder of how this game likes to be. You know, just so I can see them floating behind me and just generally get angry each time. Alright, I guess we'll have some wings. Why not? We don't even look like the Lost anymore. We're just a normal character again. I wish that's actually how it worked. Talking of normal characters, you guys definitely seemed in... Holy shit. This is fine. You guys definitely seemed in favor of items that change me into a different character, not counting as losing the Lost streak. Like, as in, we're allowed to... we're allowed to change into another item. Sorry, I've got to focus 1 second and kill Cage. Okay, we're good. What I'm trying to say is, TLDR, you guys were totes cool with items that turn me into other characters, still counting as a win for the Lost streak, even if I technically win as not the Lost. So we got that going for us. Is that my second copy item or my first? I'm not actually sure. I can't remember what else we've got. Either way, it's not horrible, you know, a little bit along the way to Guppy's fine, especially when we got the goat head and we got a fair chance of getting a lot of good devil deal options. Not bothered for that one golden chest. We've obviously really got what we want out of any given golden chest, so that's fine. Get rid of them quite easily. Oh, look at the tiny little one! Oh, that's adorable. Gotta check this. If we get a crawl space and black market, then oh, it is good. And of course, we don't. Life is hard. That was terrifying. That was genuinely heart-pounding terrifyingness. My palpitations are real. Monster Manuel is something that we really don't need right now, so we're going to move on by. I'm a little bit worried for the mother fight, I have to say. Because we don't have, really that incredible damage output. I'm also worried for the eventual Krampus that we surely are going to get next Devil Deal, because otherwise it's just ridiculous to think that we would have got this lucky. That was very close. I nearly got blindsided by the skulls there, but that is fine. See, a part of me wants to go check out the shop before we commit to the... Oh, no, we've got 18 minutes. I need to go see if the boss rush has got anything for me. So, yeah, here's hoping for the best. Alright, it's a normal mum fight, so I don't need to be too concerned for the most part. As long as I don't lose my Holy Mantle early enough on to panic me, we should be fine, effectively. I mean, emphasis on should, of course, but, you know, we should be fine. That's the thing. Alright, get that going, and boom! Not bad, if I do say so myself. Really not bad. Okay, and Krampus... Not Krampus, surprisingly an item of quality. That's very good. That is very good. We're going to grab that just for the sake of it, because now we've gone from a nice happy white ghost to a proper spooky ghost. This is... Wow! That has gotta be the most anticlimactic 4-item selection from a rush to the boss rush I think I have ever seen. That is just awful. Oh, let's get out of there before that bites me in the rear. Let them blow up, though, just in case we get something good. I guess we may as well pick you up, because we don't have another trinket. Have a little check. No red chest. Looking good. Maybe I should invest in speaking like that from now on. That was pretty enjoyable, I have to say. Alright, look at our tiers. Like, we can't deny we have some serious tierage going on here, which is a big deal. Perhaps, see, again, we have the conundrum. Do we fight through the cathedral normally, or do we teleport to Isaac and then get to the 4 items on the chest quicker? I mean, these are the things we gotta decide, because the cathedral isn't honestly too brutally difficult, but it's also, you know, not the best. I'm not sure. I am genuinely not sure. Don't care, Darkbone. I'm sick of you teasing me with hearts that mean nothing to me. I really am. And you are speed down. Not a big deal, because we've had a fair amount of speed up, so yeah, it's fine. Well, a lot of blank pills in here. That's quite ridiculous. That was definitely a little bit terrifying. I had to move very precisely there. Our boss... Conquest! Yay! God, I love a wasted boss item when I desperately need any form of power-up. I really do. I am happy with my dodging there. Definitely, I'd say that was acceptable levels of dodging, and we're good. I think we're good. This has gotta be Krampus, right? What? No! No way! No freaking way! Holy hell! The luck of the devil is definitely with me! That is special. That is, wow! Okay, that next devil deal has got to be Krampus, right? Because we're guaranteed to get one. There is no way it's not Krampus. Our damage output has suddenly spiraled really hard, considering how ridiculously, awfully, terribly doom projecting our first floor was. This is not bad at all. I guess that is the one advantage of the Lost, of course. You always get to experience having lots of devil dealage, because you just don't have to worry about the cost for them, which probably means that when we die, if we do become ghosts, we can have mad Satan deals, which has got to be really good, right? Because you've got no soul to pay. There is a tinted rock there. I mean, I guess in theory I could technically look for small rock and get that bit of a damage upgrade, but it's just not a big deal at this stage, is it? There are definitely better things we could do, but are there better things we could spend a bomb on? That I'm not inherently sure of, so we'll have to find out. I'm kind of happy, I should say, with how I'm doing on this run, you know? I feel like I'm kind of not bad. To say I've been mostly shenanigans in with my words, I've kind of not lost that much focus. So we are 2 out of 3 Guppy. which is obviously a really, really nice thing to be at. So the question is, can I finish off that guppy? Ooh, passage. As much as I would like that to skip Isaac and go to the chest, actually, no, it doesn't work on the cathedral, does it? So, no, it's fine. The Emperor is still definitely the superior tarot card. Now, if I can just find It Lives, that would be great. Obviously, I mean, I was talking about it, wasn't it? The combination of 9 lives and Holy Mantle being it for the Lost. You know, that is what you need to see, and it happened. We actually managed to make it work, which is just wonderful. Oh, careful. I don't know if I should still be firing Little Brim, or if my damage is such that stopping Tears for the few seconds it takes to fire him off is not actually worth it. I mean, it doesn't take that much time to get him going, to be fair, so maybe it's just not even relevant to think about, but I don't know. We found our boss, which is good. Guarded by a peep, which does kind of suck, though he is terrified, so he should die pretty quickly. Yeah, our damage output is surprisingly really, really solid, considering we've not had that many strictly damage ups. We've had damage as kind of a side effect of other things. So our damage now, though, with Book of Belial, this is where it kind of comes into play. This should be quite meaty. Alright, here we go. This is it. Yeah, you keep beaming as much as you want, It Lives. It's not going to make a difference. I refuse to let it. Ha ha! And now, surely Krampus. Holy hell! Oh, imagine if we'd had Guppy, but that is ridiculous to not find Krampus in this many rooms. Surely that is insane. Either way, to the cathedral we go then. Kind of irritating that we don't find the final bit of Guppy, though we could of course bump into a curse room on the cathedral. Anything could happen. Quite literally anything could still technically happen on the cathedral. Though I don't know, I often find the shoal and the cathedral kind of the missing link when it comes to flaws, because they don't really do anything, you know. There's not much happening on them. Though it is kind of nice that you don't have to deal with Cathedral 1 and 2. How much would that suck on a given Isaac run? Like, holy hell. Alright, bomb down there. Ooh, I gotta go for it. Any opportunity to find myself some guppyage has to be taken, especially now that I have 9 lives and consequently don't have to be too terrified of fully dying. It is nice to become Tentacle Monster. It's always a lot of fun to become Tentacle Monster. It's one of my favorite transformations in the game because it does a lot for you. It gives you flight, gives you black hearts, I think gives you damage, and then most of all, I like the way you tentacle. That sound effect was supposed to be tentacles tentacling. I realize now that I say it, it's not as tentacly as I initially wanted it to be. Sorry, Monstro 2, but I don't care how powerful I am. If I'm not one-shotting you, I'm not fighting you. The same with Mega Fatty. It's... Oh, that's a sin room then. Okay. So we know from this then that this is the wrong direction. Nice. I mean, it achieves the same purpose, not being able to get in there, but that kind of sucks. I wonder what sin would be waiting for us. Normally, I'd be pretty keen to find out, but we don't really need anything, do we? I mean, the best case is what? Sloth with a Devil Deal card, but is that really worth killing 2 Mega Fatties for? Is anything worth killing 2 Mega Fatties for? Honestly, I could be told that I get Polyphemus if I beat down those Mega Fatties, and I'd still be having to consider it. That's how much I detest fighting Mega Fatty. So, for now, let us roll on. Whoa, careful. I definitely am playing a little bit riskier than normal lostiness, just because, obviously, I know I'm completely fine. Holy Mantle on top of having 9 lives is just insane. I would have to get so ridiculously unlucky to at least not get to the chest. Granted, we could have a room in the chest that I have to go through that I simply cannot take with my current power level, that I can't make happen. You know, there is a chance of that, but aside from something very unlucky along those lines, I think we can safely say we got this, and I am definitely proud. I've not even used one of my lives yet. Yeah, I've taken a few hits, but that's because I know I can. Obviously, if I knew I didn't start with Holy Mantle, the focus would be so much more real, but I have to say Holy Mantle has made the loss so much more fun, because you can afford to at least have a little bit of a relax while playing him, and that's such a big deal. That sucked. I actually would have taken 2 hits there from what I can tell, but then, oh god. Ooh, I am glad the holy beams of death did take out that angel there. I was a little bit worried I wasn't quite in the center, but I didn't want to move because they tend to really like striking you when you're moving. It's like they home in on you. Maybe that's what they actually do, to be fair. They home in on enemies when you use the item yourself, so it would kind of make sense. I am very scared. I mean, knowing that my shield is down makes everything a lot more real, but there we go. We have achieved the chest. Actually, I just realized we have the Emperor. There's no room on the chest that can kill us because we're going straight to Blue Baby. This is good. This is very, very good. Sticky explosive. Oh, God, what a selection of items there. I think the Pinking Shears, and talking of Crack the Sky, literally I was just talking of Crack the Sky. I think Pinking Shears is better because it just lets us have a permanent bit of damage on him, which is just lovely, and then I can just focus on dodging him for the most part. Alright, thank you very much, Infamy. That is wonderful of you. Looking pretty good. Gotta keep that going on. The explosions are stacking up. That is wonderful. And are we gonna do it? We're gonna do it! Didn't even need the lives. Ha! Alright, technically, 2 lost wins in a row. What do you know? My name has been Rage. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.